where were you in your search before you partnered with us?
Yeah, so I had actually turned down a position um, where to try to work with a clinic that was focusing a lot on fear free. Unfortunately, that clinic was keeping things very small. And so there wasn't a lot of room for multiple doctors to be working at that practice. So, yeah, I'd started to expand my search. I was looking at like some NVA practices, like core practices. And then, yeah, and then you had reached out, and I didn't expect it to go as well as it did, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I mean, um, I have had calls from recruiters before, and talking with them, it was fairly obvious that they had experience with vet clinics and like how what the expectations are. But yeah, he seemed very knowledgeable, and you had a clinic already that you were talking to and everything. And there are plenty of opportunities out there right now in the vet field. I think we're lucky. I graduated in 2020, but I'm lucky that I'm graduating in a time where there are a lot of opportunities. I think the quest for me was trying to find the right opportunity, and yeah.
I really do think that everything worked out the way that it was supposed to, and that, it was a really good match. So with that being said, what ultimately led you to the job that we presented over any of the other opportunities?
So the fact that we're already on board with Fear Free, so they had already had the staff getting the training, and that they were willing to give me time off the appointment schedule to, have meetings, look into things, and implement more fear-free ideas. Um, Not many clinics I don't would have been willing to offer that. I think they were a little hesitant to do it at first, but I think it's been working out so far. So hopefully they're happy with it. But I think it's working out.
Your hard work does not go unnoticed, and they are very appreciative of you. So I put that one in your back pocket because you've really made an impact already on the team. And we're only like 45 days in. So I think that that is incredible that you're already making such a big impact.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. So could you describe what the experience was like while we helped you find a job?
Yeah. So the I liked when you first reached out and had
Secret sauce.
the details about the position. Thought that was a nice touch. And then yeah, there was a lot of contact. We had a lot of like um, checkpoints to meet and and talk. Uh, as far as my needs, like it was perfect, right? Or I had said fear free is important, and then I do think I got a little lucky where we had a clinic that was already open to fear free, and that was like my main priority. Um, but yeah, along this every step along the way, I think we were double checking to make sure things were going well, and then with like the contract negotiating everything, I just put together that email of what I was looking for, and then gave it to you, and then from there, yeah, just kind of it just kind of fell into place.
Yeah, no, I love that. And which actually leads into the next question of what would you say are the biggest benefits that you received partnering with Beyond Just You and partnering with us in general?
I mean, on my end, I think it was just that there's somebody out there who was, you know, looking to connect people, um, who you had a place looking, and then I didn't necessarily have to, you never expect someone to just come out of the blue and just hand you like an answer to something. And like I was searching on my own, but at first, I mean, I was like, this might be a little too good to be true, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it's just for me, it was just kind of just came out. I didn't really have to work to find the opportunity. I got, like I said, I think I was very lucky in that. But yeah, so the benefit for me was just it's just I appreciated that somebody was out there who was willing to talk to me. Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm like a fairy godmother for for jobs over here. So I love that. And so with like that being said, would you recommend Beyond Just You to any other person that's looking for a new opportunity? And if yes, why would you say that you would recommend us?
I think it's just being open to, you know, I think it's vet med especially. It the job revolves around relationships, right? And so if someone is coming to you and you're offering an opportunity for a beneficial relationship, and they seem competent and everything, uh, oh definitely, you keep your mind open, and be smart about it, like ask questions and whatnot and all that stuff. But uh, I mean, I don't know if somebody would have made if maybe have just ignored like an email like that. But I would encourage I would encourage everyone to keep an open mind and have try to create as many positive relationships as possible. And so if somebody is just coming to you and saying, "Oh, like I'd like to, let's be friends or something," right? Like I think definitely you should pursue that.
Yeah, no. And I think the hard part too is I hear so much in vet med from veterinarians that their inbox is blowing up with recruiters reaching out with all these different opportunities, or they're calling you and texting you and they're just like, "Hey, we have so many opportunities." I think
Mhm,
that it sometimes can get overwhelming
mhm,
to some, like to anybody. I feel like whenever you just have so much being presented in front of you. So I think that it is really good to be able to be open to the relationship and all of that. Do you feel like there was anything that we did to stand out from other people?
Um, like I said, the
Secret sauce.
I think it was very professional. Um, and then the things that you had brought up were, the things that I was looking for in a vet clinic. And then, yeah, I think that would be the big thing. That like, just that you knew what you were talking about, right? Like, you'd obviously talk to somebody in a clinic, like you knew, like right, like you knew how a vet clinic worked or things that vets are looking for. So yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Is there anything else like, so that's all the questions I really have. Is there anything else that you would want to add about your experience or anything like that? Any additional information that maybe I missed?
Sometimes having too many choices can be a bad thing, where it can be overwhelming. But just like I said, I had turned down an opportunity before, and I was starting to wonder if maybe if I'd made a mistake. Um, but now, in retrospect, I think it worked out great because if I had taken that, then I would have never found this position. And so I would say, trying not to settle, right? Like there are plenty of opportunities out there.